that low-income liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the ramblers, the gamblers, and backbiters. Tell them that God's gonna cut them down. Tell them that God's gonna cut them down. Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet.
Name Roy Grattan, candidate number 5080, playing the role of Ian Brady and ensemble.
Georgia Paget, candidate number 5060, playing the role of Elizabeth Fritzl and the ensemble. Ashley Glasspool, candidate number 5075, playing the role of Deborah Milk and ensemble.
Rosa McQueen, candidate number 5133, playing the role of Lee Harvey Oswald and ensemble.
Mia Kelly, candidate number 5106, playing the role of Myra Hindley and ensemble. My name is Myra Hindley.
My name is Lee Harvey Oswald.
My name's Deborah Milk. My name's Elizabeth Fritzl.
My name is Ian Brady.
And I'm innocent. Turn. Turn. Turn.
Dead man walking.
That is Mr. Lee Harvey Oswald.
Correction at Lieutenant Lee Harvey Oswald. He's a nice man, he served for his country.
And then when he got back from the war, his wife got him a job at the local library.
It's a shame his wife is a communist.
So many people think I killed JFK. They're wrong.
Guilty.
Okay, let me tell you why. There are so many conspiracy theories, but I'm not a part of any of them.
Continue.
Well, you see, everything first started when I came back from the war. I saw my loving family standing there waiting for me, and it just reminded me so much at the time of when I got married to my beautiful wife.
You see, Daddy was a communist and Mummy was a communist.
And they got a lot of hate for it.
But they never let that stop them.
Because they loved each other, and they loved us.
And we were the biggest, happiest family ever.
Come here, kids, stop telling stories.
But you see, despite this, many people slated me for having a communist wife.
You call
yourself a black country traitor.
Call yourself an
But none
American.
of this mattered. My wife helped me take my mind off the war, to the point where I could only remember little things, like rebuilding my gun. My wife, she encouraged me to get a new job. So I got a job at the library.
Today we are reading...
The Three Little Pigs.
The Bay of Pigs.
Kids know too much these days, don't they, Lee?
They do. How do they know about stuff like this?
I'm not sure, Lee. Let's just carry on with the
No,
story.
no, no.
Please.
How old are you?
5.
5 years old
That's
and
not a
learning
problem,
about
Lee.
America's
Why
failures.
Read the story.
Kids, just be quiet. We're trying to have a conversation.
Order in the court.
Do you hear that, Lee?
Hear what?
Order in the court.
No.
Order in the court.
Order in the court.
Order in the court.
No.
Bailiffs, restrain him. Call again at 9 AM tomorrow morning. Thank you.
My name's Myra Hindley.
My name is Ian Brady.
Dead man walking.
Dead woman walking.
That is Ian Brady and Myra Hindley. Ian Brady had a messed up childhood. He was bounced back and forth through foster home and foster home, and he was never the same since.
Why are you speaking about him like that? He didn't do anything wrong. Madam, will you please be quiet?
The same can be said about Myra, really. I mean, ever since she met Ian, she's not quite been the same.
Why are you speaking about me like that? Ian never did anything to me. Madam.
Why are they speaking about us like that? We haven't
Shut
done
up,
anything.
Moira.
But we haven't done anything
You're embarrassing
wrong.
me.
Guilty.
Keep it shut.
Guilty.
Name's Brady. Ian Brady. Nice to meet you. I'm up here in Scotland. It's awfully cold here, but you know, I love the outdoors.
I heard he tortures animals. I heard he rips the heads of chickens.
I heard he spends a lot of time in the malls.
So, what does that matter? He's just an adventurous kid.
I was a curious kid back then. After that, I tried to bet myself. I was a labourer for a bit, even tried to be a businessman at a market.
Businessman? More like a thief.
He sells his stolen goods.
See, he tried to better himself, didn't he? It's not his fault it didn't work.
I got sacked from that job. They thought I was stealing the lead shells. Then I got an even better job as a typist at Millwards. And there, I met this beautiful girl. She was drop dead gorgeous.
26th of December 1964. 26th of December 1964. 26th of July 1963.
12th of July 1963.
12th of July 1916. 16th of October 1916. It was the 16th of October 1916.
23rd of November 1963. 23rd of November 1963.
What would you consider the perfect murder?
Leslie.
What would you consider the perfect murder? What would you consider the perfect murder? What would you consider the perfect murder?
Edward.
What would you consider the perfect murder?
What would you consider the perfect murder, Myra?
Well, if I was going to murder someone, maybe I'd decapitate them. Or maybe, just maybe, I'd slit their neck with some cheese wire. Or maybe, just maybe I'd stab them in the back, but make it look like suicide. But then again, I've never really thought about murder, so I don't know.
You've got a very vivid imagination there, Myra.
Well, when I was younger, it was only ever really me and my mum and my dad. And I weren't really allowed out much. And my dad, he always seemed a bit angry and agitated around me. And sometimes he'd say, I wish you were dead. And that got me thinking, if I was going to murder someone, how would I? And that's when I'd go to my friend. She was always there when I called her name, and she was so kind and caring. But people told me she weren't there. And my mum, she was the one that got it into my head. She was the one that told me I was alone. And that's when I'd get bad dreams and nightmares. But Ian, he was the last piece of my puzzle.
I've been learning German lately. I read a book. What's his name? Mein Kampf. What's it written by? Adolf Hitler.
Heil Hitler! Hitler? Isn't that the man that tortured all the Jews? Women and children to the right, anyone strong enough to work on the left.
I mean, what could I say about Adolf Hitler? He's my inspiration. It's who I aspired to be. The way he got all the whole race and put them into camps to work, produce goods for, and guns for the German army. And the way he killed them was so efficient. Into the showers, out the showers, as quick as that. He used their skin as lampshades. I mean, how good is that?
And the children, the poor children, just imagine their faces as they beg. We did that, didn't we, Ian? All them children in the back of their van crying as their tiny tears rolled down their cheeks as they screamed and screamed, oh, Mummy, Mummy! But no one was ever there to help them. And then...
Order in the court.
Order in the court.
Order in the court.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Court adjourned at 9 AM tomorrow morning. Thank you. My name's Deborah Mill.
Dead woman walking.
This here's Deborah Milk.
I mean, what could I say about Christopher and Deborah? They're a happy family, always laughing and smiling.
They've moved around quite a lot. Different states.
And then they moved in with a man named Jim.
Please, I'm innocent. Please, you have to listen to me. I didn't do anything. Why did I kill my own son? Please, just listen.
Continue.
Well, this is me and my son Christopher. And this is Jim and his daughter Rosie. I love my son very much. We always had a troubled past. We moved from Ohio to Texas to Virginia to Arizona. And that's when we moved in with Jim. Me and Jim had always been long-time friends. It turned into something more special when we moved in. Rosie and Christopher played along so well. They played cars, bricks. They'd even go to the park. That was like their safe place.
What's happening here? Come on. What did she say to you?
I didn't say anything to him. He was saying horrible things about you.
Like what?
He keeps giving me dodgy looks, Mummy.
Don't be silly. You know what we all need to do? We need to go to the park.
I'll take Christopher.
No.
Yeah, for some father-son bonding. Come on. Christopher, take my hand.
Okay.
Go on, Rosie.
See you later, Petito.
See you later.
Mummy!
Stop!
Order in the court.
Order in the court. Court will be adjourned until 9 AM tomorrow morning. My name's Elizabeth Fritzell. My name's Elizabeth, and I'm 5 years old. I live on the farm with my mum and my dad. I'd wake up every morning to the call of the rooster.
Sorry about that.
It's meant to be my alarm. Every morning we'd go out on Dad's big tractor. The fields were so big. But because I was little, of course, I couldn't sit on my own. Duh. I'd sit on my dad's lap. For hours and hours all on the fields. Obviously it would get too hot, you know, so I'd come inside, I'd have to cool down. Go down to the basement. My dad would let me paint the best pictures you've ever seen. I'd use colours like red and green, even blue and pink. Oh, when I got bored of it, I'd colour everything into one big blob. Obviously, I get a little bit dirty, so I clean up and I play a new game. Superheroes. I would get to be Wonder Woman. If I wanted to, I was feeling a bit frisky, I'd be Catwoman. And let me tell you, my dad did the very best Superman. I said Superman. My dad could even be Batman. Now, of course, we get into the real fights like they did in the movies.
I'm Superman.
Pow!
I'm Batman.
Pow! Now, obviously with the fights we get a couple of cuts and bruises, you know, but that's totally normal. Because I loved my dad. I didn't need a mum. All right, look, back to reality. Line up, line up!
My name is Lee Harvey Oswald, and am I innocent? Right, let's go, people. Places, places. This story isn't going to tell themselves. Right. Start this off. We're going to say what really happened on that day. None of the fables, none of the bullshit. It's just time to get down to business. Driver, take your seat at the front. Thank you. Next, we've got the bodyguard next to the driver, please. Thank you. And then, Jackie, if you could take your seat in the back, and JFK next to your wife, that'd be great. Thank you. Now, what was the first thing that happened on this day? I can't quite remember. I think it went a little something like, bang! First bullet through the throat, hits the bodyguard. Jackie, is he okay? Oh, thank God, he's alright. He's alright, everyone. We just need to make sure nothing else happened. Bang! Second bullet through the head, hits the driver. Jackie, is he okay? He's missing his brain. It's everywhere. This, everyone, is the driver. Glenn. Get up, mate. Oh, what's the matter with you? You don't look very happy. Well, you've got a bruise on your arm. Can I have a look, please? Ooh. Is that her? I thought so. Now, I'm going to move along because I don't have a lot of time to explain this. But yeah, you know, you go back to doing your thing. Next up, we've got the bodyguard. Head up. This is Sebastian, everyone. And what are you doing? Oh, have you been shot as well? This is her, my dear friend. I thought it did. So let's think about things you did wrong. You suggested the idea for an open top limo. We all know how that went. You're supposed to be a bodyguard. Not a very good one, are you? And you want to fling with Jackie. And she's over there. No, don't look. We don't want to start anything else not doing. No, I'm going to go and talk to her now, okay? You keep doing your thing. Jackie, yeah? If you'd like to stand up for me and show me what you've got. Oh my God. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, no, right. Next. He's JFK's brain, everyone. Oh, it's still moving. It wobbles like jelly. I'm going to go and see if he wants it, okay? You take care now. Hi, John. Lee here. I've got your brain. Do you want it back? Or I'll try and put it back. Hang on. It's not fitting in. Right, John. Do you want to know why? Would you like to know why I shot? Oh, he's not moving. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it happened. I'll tell you, it feels really good to know that I've left a legacy. To know that I was the man to kill JFK. Oh dear, what? Whoa. Is that it? Is that the death I deserve? Is that the death worthy of a legend? To know that I did something that will go down in history, and this is all I get in return.
Lee Harvey Oswald was then killed by a nightclub owner.
My name's Myra Hindley.
My name's Ian Brady. And
And
I'm
I'm
innocent.
innocent.
Get back, go on, get back! It's 12th of July, 1963. It was a Sunday, if I remember. And what did we do that day, Myra?
First one was Pauline. Pauline!
Pauline, what are you doing to her?
Get back! We'll be soon. How old is she?
She's 16.
I'm looking under that.
She's a pretty girl, isn't she?
Kill a man with those looks. What do we do with her?
Well, first I got her in my van. Told her that she had help me find my glove.
Go on, keep digging.
Come on, Pauline, dig a little deeper.
Did we say stop? Let's go get the shovel. 3, 2, 1. You didn't really think we were going to do it, did you?
We've got something better planned for you.
Go on, get up. Getting dressed, Pauline.
Come on, Pauline, just for us. And who was next, Ian?
John Kilbride.
John Kilburn. Which one was he?
You know, the little one. With the cute hair. And the cute smile.
Oh, the hair. I remember the hair. He was such a sweet little boy.
You know what we did with him?
What did we do to him?
I said, if he'd come in the van with us, to come to the moors, to get a glove, he'd have a bottle of sherry. And he didn't he? He did.
And he fell for it. Come on, John. Dig a little deeper.
Go on. Remember the cheese wire, Myra?
Cheese wire. The cheese wire. Maybe I'd slit their neck with some cheese wire. I forgot mine. Did you bring yours?
Of course. Do the honours.
Oh, Ian, do you remember our Christmas tree? Oh, little Leslie.
I remember her. Before the candy floss and the toffee apple. She followed us right the way home. The fair was our favourite place to get kids.
She was the easiest.
She was our favourite.
Ian Brady was then sent to a minor asylum, and Myra Hindley shortly died after being arrested. My name's Deborah Milk, and am I innocent? It kept continuing, it was non-stop. They kept questioning me.
Name,
Deborah Milk.
Name,
Roger Scott.
relationship,
He was my son.
relationship.
Didn't know him.
They kept asking me question after question. Different room, different police officers. It was never ending.
where were you on the 16th of August?
In the park.
And where were you on the 16th of August?
I was at home.
May I ask, what did you do there?
I was walking the dog.
What were you doing?
I was looking after Rosie. She's only little.
Then they started asking me about my job and the £5 life insurance I took out of my son. He wasn't worth £5 grand.
What's your occupation, love?
I work in an insurance firm.
Occupation?
Unemployed.
How much does a body go for these
You're going
days?
down here.
It wasn't me.
You're a
5
murderer.
grand?
I didn't do
Your
anything.
son wasn't worth that.
How dare you? They deceived me. They had told me that I had admitted to my own son's murder. loving, caring husband paid this man to kill my child? Was he worth all that money?
It was worth every last cent.
Can I ask you one more question?
How did he die? You want to know how he died? 3 shots to the head. Bang, bang, bang.
Deborah Milk was tried for the murder of her son. She was told to spend 25 years on death row. She was shortly released after being proven innocent. My name's Elizabeth Fritzell. And am I innocent? As I got older, my looks changed. And the way my dad looked at me, he changed. He became violent and physical. He didn't listen to me when I told him to stop. He didn't know what no meant. He'd raped me. Over and over again. I couldn't stop it. I'd look up and I'd see his silhouette and I could smell him. He stunk. He calmed down. He wouldn't stop. One day was different. I felt this urge inside me to just push. After hours of agony, there was a baby in front of me. I didn't know what to do, but I loved him. But my dad, he got him, and he took him away from me. This wasn't just the one time. 9 times I'd produce a baby that was his, and he'd take it from me. I didn't know if they were alive, if they were dead. I didn't know how to look after the child. But I don't care, I wanted him. I'd have to raise the remaining kids that he didn't want anything to do with in the basement. With all the drawings and the paintings. They were black and grey and rotten. I became weak. I couldn't feed though, I had nothing. But one day, the door opened. It wasn't the same silhouette or the same smell, it was my mum. And I had to tell her everything, that I was the victim, and I was innocent.
But we were guilty.
guilty.